right, homie. So who do I have here with me?
Pepe?
Pepe?
Yeah.
All right, Pepe. How old are you and what's your current living condition?
23 and I'm from Phoenix and right now I'm homeless.
You're homeless? All right. So what's a day in the life like for you out here?
Like same as everyone else really. Just wake up and try to freshen up and eat and just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So, as I ask everybody, is it scary out here in Phoenix? Do people steal stuff? Is there a lot of camaraderie, things of that nature, or no?
I mean, me being a male and stuff, I'm not too afraid about, like the dangers and stuff out of there, but that doesn't mean that you don't want to like provoke anybody, because people out here on the streets who are homeless, a lot of times they'll wig out, so you want to be careful, like on who you
try to push buttons and stuff,
or give certain people their space when you feel like it's needed. But as in the females, I think it's probably a little worse, because I know that they get harassed a lot more, probably like everywhere else. But for females, I understand if they're afraid to be out here alone, because they're targeted more, I feel like.
Yeah, and definitely men are, disgusting. In some ways, some men that don't have morals and principles, they don't stand on no business. They definitely, try to ask and provoke things like sexual stuff like that. Would you agree?
Yeah, there's a lot of females that I know that are friends that constantly all day they ask if they want to get picked up or they want to do this and that. But a lot of times it's the females who don't even be like coming off that way. It's just the dudes out here just try to pick up any really girl that's alone by themselves.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think that'll ever change, huh?
Probably not. It's just the area that that we're in, the city, I guess.
Yeah. So, how long have you been displaced, would you say?
I'm going on just 2 years right now.
2 years? Man, that's quite a long time. Did you say your age?
Yeah, I'm 23.
23. That's a long time for someone of your age. You're a little homie, man. I feel, and I think someone like you should definitely be in a house at the very least, or have stability. What caused you to become displaced, if you don't mind saying?
I had a son, and he just turned 2 a few days ago, and just how it is usually, I've had multiple apartments or spots. Like I've had my own trailer before.
Yeah.
I've had like 8 cars that I've had in my name, and it's just kind of like any other adult, just
bad luck.
Working and feeling like as if what you're working for isn't what you got, or what you want isn't in front of you.
Yeah.
And for me, it was family. Like I had new cars, like money, $100 in my pocket, my own spot, but I was like alone.
Yeah. Man, that was one of the best answers I've gotten so far from somebody, and it's surprising to me that it came from somebody so young. That's true. A lot of people don't know or realize that they're like a drink away, a bill away, a car payment away from being homeless. It can happen to anybody. I've had bad situations happen to me, and I climbed out of it, due to mental fortitude, and I believe that you can too, bro. So it's all on you, it's on the individual. But if you felt that what you were working for wasn't even amounting to nothing, or family caused situations, then I understand. I'm someone that does understand. How do you feel about people like me coming and talking to you guys at least, and not just passing you guys by, or looking down upon you? Does that help, or does that bug you, or what do you think?
I mean, a lot of people do stuff for the wrong reasons, and I think the most important thing is just to use like your intuition to determine whether like someone has ill intentions or not. Because like in Phoenix, I feel as if like people on the streets, or people who try to interact with people on the streets, the majority of them are trying to like come up on them or take advantage. And it's sad, but the sooner you realize that, the sooner you're able to like protect yourself from people fucking you over and shit.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people who do videos. I feel that I can do it with a little bit of integrity, to say the least. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's no different. You know, everybody's trying to capture stories.
Yeah.
My reasoning for doing it, like I said, was because I was in a bad situation and I was able to climb out, and that's the only reason. And just trying to capture stories, because I know I have a crazy story, so I know that everybody who's displaced and in a bad situation right now has crazy stories too, and that's my goal, to try to get the stories out here.
Sure.
Every day, everybody's on camera anyway.
Yeah.
And if you know your laws and you know that you can't say nothing about being recorded, that's part of the amendment, freedom of the press.
Yeah.
The difference is I'm a moral, prudent human being, so I just come and ask like a respectful person, and that's just how I do it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so do you have family? What was life like prior to you being homeless? I know you said you had plenty of jobs, cars, you know, you definitely were getting some money and definitely handling your business. What was life like prior to being homeless? Do you have, you say you have a son, things of that nature? Did you have a wife, other kids, or mom, Jefita, family, a dad?
And my son's mom, I met her when I was 19, and I was with her for I think 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
When we met each other, we both had family and close by, but we weren't really family orientated. Like, I grew up with a single mom, and she honestly worked at a club, and I grew up like having everything I needed, the house, clothes and shit, but you know, she was absent, you know, she wasn't there. Like, there's times we'd wake up for school, get ready, and she was passed out, you know, just got home an hour or two ago and didn't want to take us to school. Or sometimes she wouldn't come home at all for a couple days, and I remember, you know, like wondering whether she was gonna come back at all, you know, and that's not healthy, I know, but I'm just thankful we had what we needed, as in like a roof and clothes, food and shit. But sometimes that does give an effect too, though, you know.
Yeah. Without the prior, there's no after. So, you know, if things happen when you're young and stuff, it definitely affects, you know, while you're getting older and things of that nature. So that definitely has an effect on kids. I'm sorry that happened. You know, everybody has,
shit happens, you know?
Yeah, stuff happens. Everybody has a, you know, not to say sob story, but they have a crazy story and things that they've been through.
Yeah.
Do you want to get out of homelessness?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I acknowledge all that I've been through, and I the decisions I chose, but I don't like put that out there as in that's why I am the way I am. Like,
true.
Half the time I don't even express that or let that be known and shit, because it doesn't matter, honestly. Like, it's just something that I've been through that I gotta, like, hopefully, you know, understand and go follow through with it, because it's not gonna change anything. It's what I'm doing right now, you know. But
that's facts, bro. 100. I respect that. You know, it's just a bump in the road, and like I said earlier, I think that you can definitely get out of it. You know, it's all on you. I asked you earlier about Tempe. How do you feel about Tempe? Do you think it's like not the place for you? I think it's just you know, has better camaraderie. I always tell people who have the mental fortitude and who the streets hasn't completely engulfed yet.
yeah,
I always say, hey man, I think it's better. You should probably go to Tempe, but
it's a younger crowd for sure.
Yeah,
like, they call it like college town and shit. As in, for me, like, there's a lot more people my age and stuff, but like, I feel as if I'm a little more mature than a lot of others my age.
Definitely
and
are.
I understand, like, you know, the crowd and shit, but like for me necessarily, like, I'm not in school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm not working out there, so I don't really care to be running around over there. And the city's a lot smaller, and I've lived in Tempe actually before. I've lived in Mesa, North Phoenix, West, Goodyear, Avondale, Tulsa.
Okay, so you know.
I lived everywhere and shit, but like for me, it doesn't. I don't think it matters where you're at. It's what you want to be doing with yourself, and for sure, I'm ready to be making decisions that are gonna put me in a better place for my son. Honestly, that's the main goal right now. But
man,
it's about just getting to it. I can say everything, but it's about the moment you take the decision to do different.
Yeah, the moment you take that first step.
Yeah.
And we're coming to the end of this video, man. I just want to thank you I really appreciate you, homie. I always ask everybody this: where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, if that's even possible for you to think that long or think that far?
I pray that I'm gonna be with my son in my own spot that I'm providing with my hard work, and just in a position where I'm able to support the people I love or the people that are closest to me. But starting with my son and myself, you know.
Man, that was dope, Pepe. Man, I want to thank you for this interview, bro. It's been a blessing. You're very intelligent and you're very, very smart. You're above your age, you know, in mental capacity, bro. I could definitely tell. I think you could do it. I know you can. And this has just been a pleasure, man. Thank you. And hopefully when I see you next, it'll be a part 2 on you doing a little bit better than you are today. My last thing I want to ask you is, so if someone sees this video and they have the financial ability to help, or you know, they just have money, you know, you never know, or they feel compassionate towards your situation and they want to donate to you, what is there something that you may want or need, man? Or, you know, let me know.
I feel like just right now I'm not asking for anything or expecting anything. Probably just a message or a comment, you know, a prayer would probably be the most like beneficial thing somebody could do, is just put out good intentions and energy, because, you know what I mean, money, it will help, you know what I mean, especially what I choose to do with it, you know what I mean, but I think just that, you know, support in another way will benefit me more, you know?
Yep, definitely. Well said, man, from a well-spoken young man. Thank you so much for this interview, bro, and I appreciate you, and man, good luck out here, bro, and if you see me around, you already know.
Yeah, but for sure, you know, choosing the decision to be homeless, I feel as if it takes away more from you and more energy to struggle and to not give yourself what you need, rather than just, you know, sucking it up and you know, everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's harder to be out here than it is to harder to do the right thing, for sure.
Facts.
You know?
Yep. That's it, bro. That's dope, bro. That was good, bro. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again.